First things first, today was Matters Day 2025, and as we speak, I think the main event of prayers at the main praying sites, that is the Catholic shrine, the Anglican shrine, and the Munyonyo Basilica. Prayers have concluded successfully, and the faithfuls are going back to their respective destinations. So I think we commend the security services for again pulling off this momentous event. We know that it involves multitudes of worshippers and faithfuls in their millions, and we have yet again delivered safety to all who turned up for prayers today. However, it could have been a disaster if it was not for the vigilance of the security services. This morning at around 8:30, our counter-terrorism units intercepted a suicide bomber who was riding on a motorcycle. We intercepted her 600 meters from the Munyonyo Basilica, and that was the ultimate target. If she had managed to infiltrate through, I think we would be talking about a different story now. But we engaged them, and ultimately her explosive she was wearing or carrying in the backpack went off, and the rider also died. The suicide bomber is and by the way, all these preliminary findings and strongly so point to ADF operatives. This lady, the suicide bomber, has been in our custody before in 2023. I think it was October, and we interrogated her because she had links to ADF. She was known as Aisha Katushabe, also known as Biarohanga Sumaya, also known as Kabonesa, in her 20s. Intelligence findings show that her husband called Muzaffar was killed by our counterterrorism forces in 2021. He was among the group who wanted to bomb the funeral and mourners of the late Deputy Inspector General of Police, Paulo Kechi. That time we arrested some suspects and some were killed. We also know that she was a daughter to Abdu Shakur. Abdu Shakur is the suicide bomber who blew himself at the Central Police Station in Kampala in 2021. The other incident was, I think, along Parliamentary Avenue. So these are strong links to ADF, which we knew about. And in relation to today's event, intelligence was aware that the ADF was planning to attack worshippers and pilgrims on this day. In fact, 2 days ago, we arrested a suspect who is in custody right now, and he gave us very useful information. We found him with laptops and several rounds of ammunition, and the interrogations are still taking place. So we had strong links, and our people on the ground today, we are very vigilant and aware, and we congratulate all the security forces today who are in the field, the UPDF, the Uganda Police Force, and the intelligence services for preventing a catastrophe. We could have been talking about many people dead and injured today, and the entire city would have been in a panic and confusion. So briefly, that's about the event today, but I think the important message is that we have, again, the security forces delivered a successful Martyrs' Day celebrations, and thanks to them, nobody has died, nobody is injured, although there were attempts to do so by some clearly very negative forces in the outside. Any questions?
Yes. About the right